Deep Water by William Douglas. Class 12 CBSE English Core. This is chapter 3 of the textbook Flamingo. In this video, I am first going to give you the theme of the story. Then I will talk a little bit about phobia because it is incorporated in the theme. And then I will give you an explanation of the lesson. Also, check the description box for the latest updates and links to my other videos. And of course, this lesson is explained in English. As the explanation is extensive, you will find it in a number of videos which will be added to my class 12 playlist. Check that out. So let's begin the lesson. Deep Water is an excerpt from the book of Men and Mountains, which is an informal autobiography written by William Douglas. This autobiography reveals how, as a young boy, Douglas almost drowned in a swimming pool. Our childhood experiences play a very important role in the formation of our personality, and these experiences remain with us throughout our lives, having a positive or a negative impact on us. Let us now understand what is phobia. Phobia is an irrational and excessive, means quite a lot of fear of an object or situation. In most cases, phobia involves a sense of endangerment or a fear of harm. In this story, William O. Douglas talks about his fear of water and how he finally overcomes it by his courage, determination, hard work, strong willpower, perseverance, and the desire to learn. The near death experience of drowning had a very strong impact on his mind. He was deeply disturbed, perturbed, and shaken by this incident. A haunting fear of water took control of his physical strength and emotional balance for many years. As he could not bear being surrounded by water, he was deprived of enjoying any water related activity. Let's begin understanding the lesson now. The writer narrates his experience of a time when he was 10 or 11 years old and he had joined the YMCA swimming pool to learn swimming. He did not go to the Yakima River to swim as it was considered to be dangerous. This shows that he had an earlier or older fear of water. Moreover, his mother would warn him not to go near the Yakima River and would remind him of the various incidents or stories of drowning. William also felt that the pool at YMCA was safer. The shallow area of the pool was only 2 to 3 feet deep, while the deep area was 9 feet in depth. The slope from the shallow area to the deep area was not steep. He would also get a pair of water wings to prevent himself from drowning. He did not like to wear the swimming costume, which exposed his thin legs, but as he was keen to learn how to swim, he gave up his self respect and wore it. William recalls an older experience when he was about 3 or 4 years old. He had gone to the beach in California with his father. They stood at the beach as a wave leapt towards them. William stuck to his father to save himself, but the strong wave threw him down and he was covered in water. He was scared as he could not breathe. His father laughed and tried to make him feel comfortable, but the little child was scared and he realized that the waves were really very powerful. When he joined the swimming pool at the YMCA, that fear came back again in his mind. But he tried to get his confidence by copying other boys. One day he went to the pool pretty early. At that time there was nobody by the poolside. The entire place was quiet. The water was. When he reached the pool, there was nobody. And so he sat on the edge waiting for the boys to come. He was so afraid to swim all alone in the pool. The swimming pool was empty. It was very, very clean. He could see the bottom also. It had white colored tiles on it and looked white and clean, just like a bathtub. He had just been sitting for some time when a very huge physique boy arrived. He was about 18 years old. He was very well built with rippling muscles. He seemed to be a bully. He asked William if he would like to be thrown into the pool, and before William could think or say anything, he picked him up. The boy picked him up and threw him into the deep end of the swimming pool. William landed on the surface of the pool in the same position as he had been sitting in. His mouth was open and he did not know how to swim. He swallowed water as he sank into the pool. He was frightened, but he used his intelligence and on his way down the pool planned to push himself up. When he reached the bottom, he thought that he would make a big jump to the surface, lie on his back, and swim to the edge of the pool. It took him a long time to reach the bottom of the pool. It seemed that the depth was 90 feet instead of 9. He could not hold his breath and felt as if his lungs would burst. When his feet touched the bottom of the pool, he gathered all his strength and jumped upwards. He had thought that the next moment he would come out of the pool, but the opposite happened. His movement upwards was slow, and when he opened his eyes, he saw water all around, which was yellowish in color. William got scared and tried to grab something, a rope, which would help him reach the edge of the pool, but he got nothing other than water. William was at a loss of breath and tried to scream for help, but no sound came out of his mouth. His nose and eyes came out of the water, but his mouth remained inside. He was moving his hands up and down on the surface of the water, asking for help. He wanted to take in air, but he swallowed water and choked himself. He tried to pull his legs up, but they were feeling so heavy and lifeless. He felt that something was pulling him towards the depth of the pool. He screamed, but his voice did not go out of the water. Once again, William started going down towards the bottom of the pool. He tried to save himself from drowning in the pool and tried to hold on to something, but as there was water all around, he could not do so. He compared his situation to a person who sees a nightmare and fights against a dreadful dream, but is unable to do so. William was feeling breathless. He desperately tried to save himself from drowning. In the process, he was losing a lot of energy. He started feeling dizzy as he was losing strength. This explanation is from page 23 to 26. Do wait for my next video for the rest of the explanation. And if you want question answers too from this chapter, do drop a comment in the comments box. And of course, if you like this video lesson, do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel.